Really started coming down. It's not like raining like crazy, it's just the drops are getting bigger and bigger. You know, this place needs it. You want to go on a walk? Yeah? Yeah. You do? Okay, we'll go on a walk. Look. Look. He's camera shy. Look at that. It's one of my favorite things that happens is when the fog is just like on the top of the mountains like that. Meanwhile, Mr. Impatient over here. Hey, quit pulling. Who's walking who here? All right, I got the truck warming up on the high idle because it's pretty cold this morning. But I wanted to show you one thing I ended up doing yesterday is I forgot I had some ratchet straps, so I went ahead and put that here for now, and it's doing a decent job actually. And I have seen short-term transporters do that on all 4 sides to keep the camper on, so I know it works. And we have 3 of them that are still good, so we're gonna keep do this until I can order new parts or stop at a Camper World. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Traffic jam. There's some bears in there. That's why everybody stopped. Decent sized. Oh, there's 3. 3 of them. So everybody wants to see. Sorry guys, I want to see a bear more up close, but that was absolutely insane. People were standing in the road. Freaking tourists, man. Like, get off the road. They were like 600 yards away. It's okay if you step off the pavement onto the gravel so that cars can get through, you know? It's people like that that made me like put off coming to Yellowstone for so long. That and you see all the crazy videos about people trying to pet a bison and shit like that. It's just stupid. Anyway, we'll see more, guys. We're gonna be heading to Glacier National Park, and I think we'll be able to see some more there. I do want to see a bear, you know, a little more up close, but in a way that doesn't put us or the bear in danger, and something that's not a zoo, you know. You got to be careful driving these roads too, because these buffalo really like to get close to the freaking road, and it's really important to give them their space. And they'll cross the road every now and then too. Those guys using their winter coat, chilling, hanging out. Oh, there's some little ones in there too. Very cool. Love it. Love them. Check out those colors. That's pretty cool. Really interesting. Alright, we're hitting some weather again. The wind is pretty decent, not as bad as it was earlier, but we're going at a pretty safe speed too. We're going 67 into 75 because the wind is pretty rough. And we're headed to a Walmart in Bozeman because we need a few things, but also I think I'm going to pick up some windshield wipers. These are okay, but it's leaving one little smear mark right where I'm supposed to be looking, right up over there. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some more windshield wipers just in case. These might be starting to go. Temperature has decreased a little bit, but still not as cold as it was in Yellowstone. So not too bad. I'm actually really surprised with how good these tires are doing. in the rain on pavement. These are the Goodrich Ko3s, and I was expecting them to be a little bit more hydroplaney because of the style of the tread mark, of the tread pattern, but these are actually doing pretty good. I mean, it helps that the truck is heavy and we've got a heavy load, so weight helps, but I'm actually really surprised with how these tires are doing. They're doing really good. All right, we are climbing our way over to a campground called Furry Lake Campground, and apparently the road is supposed to be really bad getting there, so I'm hoping in a way that makes sure that it's not like super packed. Apparently it's a local favorite spot, so with it being a Sunday, we should be pretty okay getting a spot. My only concern is that it's kind of late. It's about 4:30, so if we get put in a position where there isn't a spot here, we may end up having to stay like in a Walmart parking lot or something, which we haven't had to do yet. I don't know if I would feel that comfortable doing it at the Bozeman Walmart. It looked fine, but there were just some homeless walking through there, so you know, you have to be careful for security concerns and stuff. All right, making our way up this dirt road. It's actually not as bad as they made it seem. You do have to go slow. There's some pretty big like washed out potholes and stuff every now and then. But I mean, nothing this truck can handle, like by far, so we have plenty of ground clearance for this place. And the only this truck's biggest weakness is its suspension. You know, it's got leaf springs on front and rear, and that makes it extremely bouncy. So you do have to go slow. You'll make it over obstacles, but you just got to go slow or you'll, you know, rock your kidneys to death. So, you know, it says we have like a little over almost 6 miles of this kind of stuff to go. This is what I was talking about here. Like, you get like these just like kind of random potholes from where the rain has just kind of started to wash it out and erode it away. So we'll take our time. Usually this means you won't find like big RVs and stuff here. So, you know, if we see anybody up here, it'll probably be like vans and setups similar to ours. Oh, yeah, these are pretty deep. So we gotta go real slow. Well, crap. It's blocked up there. So it's closed. Which sucks because we came up all this way, but I think what we're gonna try to do now is there's another trail that goes up that way, so maybe we'll try camping that way. That sucks, man. It looked really pretty this way. Backing out of this is gonna suck. It's very muddy. Well, bit of a mission failure, really. You stay over here. The road going in where we want to go is closed, and then this is very strange. It's supposed to be a private park. Or excuse me, not a private park. It's supposed to be like BLM land, like a campground up that road, up here. Okay, see it? But there's a sign up there that says road closed. And then I wanted to see, so we went all the way up, and then there's like a private gate with an access pin and then a bunch of stickers on it. And so it makes you wonder if some a-hole purchased the property up there and now it's private property. I know I saw signs, like a ton of signs for that coming up this way, that like BLM property is not for sale, like all these crazy political ads about it. So I wouldn't be surprised if millionaires and stuff are out here trying to purchase public lands that are available for everybody. So a little disappointing. I really wanted to see this lake, but we're gonna go ahead and camp here for the evening. So I went ahead and set up, I checked all these signs. There's no camping allowed signs here, so we're just gonna assume that we can. So we're gonna go ahead and just stay here for the evening. We don't have service, and it's not the spot that we wanted anyway, so we're only gonna be staying here for tonight, and we'll leave in the morning and start making our way closer to Glacier National Park. I I need service because we need to start making reservations, and I need to order parts for the camper. I need to get those parts that secure the camper down, so a little disappointing. Because supposedly there was service at that lake, supposedly, so we'll make do. There's one car out here with a tent though, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if they hiked further down or what, but that's pretty neat. Little stream down there. It's pretty cool. Camped up there. Not too far, bud. Kirk, not too far. Good boy. Especially out here. There are things that will want to eat you out here, buddy. Yes, sir. Now it sucked to have to go all John Wick on a bear. Or a wolf or whatever. Never been in Montana though. This is nice. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. So there's another trail. There's two. So one goes that way, one goes the other way. And they're both closed. And one looks like it's got like a pin pad on the gate and everything. Like, it's called Cache Creek. Getting out of Yellowstone was a pretty decent drive. But just tired, man. Kirk's pretty tired too. He was already falling asleep. So honestly, I think we're going to turn in early tonight. And then we'll get an early start in the morning. Oh, we got some neighbors that he's not too fond of. I don't know why. Take a day off. It's okay. Hey. Hey. They can camp too. It's okay. Anyway, I'm going to turn in. I think I'm going to go to bed. I was going to do some work, but we've had a lot of rainy days in a row, and I don't have a ton of power left in the EcoFlow battery. There's only like 32% left. Running my laptop and stuff will drain another 10. And over the course of the evening, I usually waste a good 20 to 30% charging all my devices. So need to save as much power in that as possible, because if we're going to stay another day, it wouldn't be a matter. It wouldn't matter, because I could just set out the solar panels and we'd be good. That's the heater that just kicked on that you heard. Morning, everybody. We slept pretty dang good, I'm not gonna lie. I think I woke up once because Kirk was growling at something, but I think it was just that car that was here leaving early this morning, or some point late last night, because it did get really cold. The mountains, absolutely, the peaks over there look absolutely gorgeous this morning. Looked like it dumped more snow on them late last night, early this morning, and it's gorgeous. I was trying to capture it on the drone footage, but it took me a minute to get it all out, and the clouds are just peeking over, crawling over. It was just great. Really pretty. We're on the long dirt road drive out. Very bumpy, but we're taking our time. We finally found a car wash that'll fit this monster. Whew, cost $15, but we got most of the dirt off. It needs a good hand wash, but this will work for now. And I'll pick up some hand wax or something at some point. But already looking a lot better. Okay, so I know I promised myself no detours because I have some editing to do, but we were driving down the road to our next location and I saw this sign that said Lewis and Clark Cavern Tours. Now, in New Mexico, we have Carlsbad Caverns, which is like the largest cave that you can tour, and it's amazing. So my bar is pretty high, but the story of Lewis and Clark is also pretty amazing. So we're gonna do it. Why not? Taking a detour. We're gonna go check this out. Should be kind of cool. This is a pretty pass right here. You got mountains in the background with snow. Got a freaking river. got this like boulder edge over here. This is cool. Yeah, I'm glad we came this way. This view alone was worth it. Quite the little hike before we get on it. The view is awesome. Man, this little hike was no joke. It smells really good up here. How are you?
Good.
About the right fit. Oh.
Welcome to the cathedral. For the rest of the tour, unless I say otherwise, you may have it. Same thing right here beside you.
Well, that was pretty cool, but I ran into a problem again. My phone storage is full, so I had to start like frantically deleting apps just to make enough room to get the small amount of footage that I did get, which is probably a good thing. I don't want to give the whole experience away, because you guys should definitely go if you're ever on this side of Montana, like on your way to Glacier National Park, like we are. You should stop. It was a pretty cool little cave experience. The tour guide that we had was awesome. He really needs to do like voice acting or something. He said his name was Huckleberry. So, Huckleberry, you need to do some voice acting, sir. I told him that too, but if he sees this. Now, on our way down, we damn near almost hit 3 freaking deer. And just like my phone, my dash cam storage is completely filled up too. So that's what we're supposed to be doing this evening, is offloading all this data. But that means that I didn't get on camera me almost hitting a deer and locking up the wheels. Very happy with the way the truck performed. We were going downhill on a bank, and I locked up the wheels just a little bit, and this thing behaved very predictably. It was very easy to control, so that was cool. Don't want to do it again, but you know, these deer hear this loud truck coming, they're like, oh, jump in front now? So, anyway, we're on our way back to the gas station, but I don't remember which way to turn. So, oh, we gotta go left. Right. No, I mean left. Made it to our spot for the night. We actually have a spot. I was worried this place is going to be completely full. We don't have the nicest spot. Like over there, it's a lot greener, but we're by the water and we got a spot for tonight. So I am not going to complain at all. It's pretty sweet. Now I got to figure out how to offload all these clips from my phone so I don't have the same situation I ran into last night and today. I haven't gotten out of my pajamas all day, but we're charged up. I've been doing editing stuff all day and I'm still trying to get this stuff to work, so it's been a little aggravating. Working on moving stuff to make room for things, but Kurt kept getting in my way, so look where he's at. Better not get used to it. Well, punk, that's my bed. But it does clear up space down here. The problem is this is too tall for him to get up. Like, if this was a little longer, he might be able to get up here and then jump, but it's just a little too awkward for him. Initially, I thought about making this wider, like another step, so that he can step, and then step, but it's just not enough space, so I'm gonna have to figure something else out one of these days.